Previously, in the anime, Itsuomi, the popular guy of the college who always broke the heart of many girls, including his high school friend Emma, has fallen in love with Yuki, a deaf and mute girl. Itsuomi planned to confess after he returns from his overseas trip, but the love was getting harder to endure, so finally he confessed to Yuki that he loves her. That moment felt like the happiest moment to Yuki, and she said a big yes. Thanks to that, now both our couples have started dating, and all the little things Itsuomi does has always won Yuki's heart. But in a corner of her heart she always wondered if her being with Itsuomi will bring him only pain in the future. With those hidden worries, she was sitting in a park with Itsuomi and he wanted to introduce Yuki to Shin. He was a common friend of Itsuomi and Emma, so Yuki was hesitate to meet him, obviously, because Emma was head over heels for Itsuomi. And in that worry she decided to face it and goes to Shin's home to meet him. Shin was taken aback for a moment, but he invited them in. Shin was a CD collector, and to break the ice a bit, he asked about the music Yuki would like. So Itsuomi tells him that she can't hear anything, but she read lips or types on her phone to communicate, but lately he's using sign language to talk with her. That reminds Shin that Emma told him she saw the sign book in Itsuomi's room, which adds up everything, and their love for each other seemed pure, as Yuki used the sign to say that she loves him. So Shin braces himself to tell Emma about them. She was in love with Itsuomi since they were in high school, and Shin was also in love with her. But it has been so long that he doesn't know what to do now after spending so much time as a friend with Emma, but at least he was happy for Itsuomi and Yuki. But after that, Shin was still in shambles to decide if he should make a move or not, so Kyuya told him to be positive and go for it. So he asked Emma for a meet-up on her free day, and just as the days were going really peacefully, finally Emma made some time to visit Shin's shop. That takes us back in the flashback when he saw Emma for the first time, and falls in love with her at first sight. But that time, Itsuomi was a new transferred student and girls loved him, including Emma, and their first encounter was at the roof. But they didn't hit it off right away. Shin saw some scuffles going on with Emma, and that day Itsuomi never showed up at the roof, so Emma came in to find Itsuomi, but she saw Shin was all alone. So she took one of his earphones to listen to music and spent her time waiting for Itsuomi. So the next day she gave him a CD, hoping he'd like it, and from there on, Shin developed an interest in music, and as time passed by, the three became inseparable friends. But Emma was in love with Itsuomi and was waiting for him, which broke Shin's heart, so he tried to play matchmaker between them. But Itsuomi was not interested in a relationship for now because he needed time, means there's still a chance. So Shin accepted another girl who proposed to him, but soon that girl realized Shin has a heart for Emma and got ticked off, so he told out loud that Emma would be the last girl he could fall for, but he lied thinking of Itsuomi and Emma, and now, all of it has changed now. But Emma still loves Itsuomi blindly, so Shin couldn't bring himself to tell her the truth. So then, at the college, Yuki was still shy facing Itsuomi, but he keeps advancing to make her heart flinch. He was planning to go for some fun with all four, and Yuki was fine with it, so they decided to hold a camping day to learn sign language. So Rin and Yuki goes to shop for some clothes fit for camping, but in the end they chose the matching pair. Then after the shopping, Yuki was still in the hunt for a job and she asked one of her friends to help her out, but Rin out there was worried and asked Yuki to help her out on getting some personal time with Kyuya during boot camp. So when the day came for them to have fun, Itsuomi took the driving and Rin suggested a game on their way to write wishes and the next person should use the word chain to tell their wish. They all joined the game, and when Itsuomi's chance came up, he wished to travel with Yuki overseas, but Yuki realized she still doesn't have a job to earn money for travels, which got her down. But after arriving at the destination, they sets up a camp near a river in the mountains and Yuki taught them many sign words. But when they sat around to have lunch, Itsuomi and Yuki were getting really cozy together there, so the two spectators decided to give them privacy. And Rin got the call from that stalker again. He asked her out, but this time Rin finally told him that she has someone she likes and hangs up. Kyuya heard it and she didn't know how to explain it to him. As for Yuki and Itsuomi, he was trying to catch fish in the traditional way and Yuki joined him there. The water was cold so he picked her up in his arms. This little things kept flinching her hearts and she falls for Itsuomi even more. But after some fun they sat around in the camp, but Itsuomi noticed she was worried, and Yuki told him about her job problem. Itsuomi apologized for what he said during the drive, but Yuki told him that she herself wants to go on a trip with him, so she told him not to worry. But then Itsuomi made a move and Yuki was taken back from it. Her heart flutters every time Itsuomi comes closer to her, but these two came back and Rin has busted her ankle, so they decided to pack up and go back home. Rin was embarrassed because she messed up, so while they were near the river, she finally confessed that she liked Kyoya and he was into her as well, but that got her so excited that she sprained her ankle, and then they got back to the town and dropped Yuki and Itsuomi near the station, but there was still time left, so they went to eat dinner. And Izumi saw Yuki with Itsuomi. Then, after stuffing in, they went back to Itsuomi's room to hang out more. There she saw the sign guide again and saw Itsuomi was practicing sign language more than she thought, and Izumi was one of Oshire's and Yuki's childhood friends, and she told Oshire about Yuki and her boyfriend. He acted like he didn't care, but deep down it did hurt him, and when Izumi left, he called Yuki on her phone. But Itsuomi saw that. So what will be in store for them? Find out in the next part, and if you haven't seen the previous episodes, then please watch it in the playlist section on my channel. It's named A Sign of Affection. It's really worth your time, so please catch up to enjoy its new episodes. Till then, take care.